Jungle.
Yeah, abusuafo. Yeah, I hired the Chief Whip Podcast Media. Me mo bibia chen, me mo bibia ha, me mo bibia jo. Wherever you find yourself under the globe, I salute you. Yeah. Abusuafo enenso ensem wo ho. Yeah. Enyame ahwe swaba de pa chen de ne ensem wo ho no. Ghana ensem wo ho. Yeah. Rum say wo political season. Yeah, political year, election year. And you know, most of issues ni nyina akoye political issues. Yeah. And Chief Whip Media, yetena sese ya na ye dwedwam, yes. And yema trend wo social media, ne nokware ne ye nokware ne ye dwedwam ne di bia ye di code ne di bia to ba bia senia eda. Yeah. And our mu na yes a special prosecutor. Yes. Aye kisie jaben ni issues no. Nipa bibiri akyerɛkyerɛ ɔma dwe afa ho nipa bibiri akyerɛkyerɛ ɔma dwe afa ho ya sɛnea yɛdi kan yɛ no sika no deɛ ɛyɛ ade a Mahama wagye de ahyɛ ne bɔtɔm na Ghana no an yɛ loose na ɔma bi a kamanfoɔ bɛyere no agye sɛ sika yi wagye yes Ghana Mahama nyɛ obi a yɛbɛtumi atrust no de ɔman yi asan ahyɛ ne nsa yeah because time one ono krampo no wo bakra o chese o expect another 4 years for accountability krampo no we okwan ode o man ifa so na sese ya nka sese di oboja yi o kwa anya de awo ba bio eni Ghana fo obennom ye te se ayi enkroso a wanya kwase bia wada no otwe ni moja no ti Ghana fo mo hwe bibi mo anto babon yes. And as I always remind you, yes, vote for Dr. Mahama. Yes, Alaji. It is possible. A man of vision. Yes, digital man. Some media you media or no any leader or visioner or bit him the Ghana go forward. The Ghana more no be any mistake, man ko trouble boni bia. Move vote to my Alaji, Dr. Mahama. It is possible. Or no one echo. Yes. No one echo. Yentuma ni boom. Ghana for yenta na chi. Mano. Or intelligent. Or vision. Or vision pa. As a Ghana for yenyina. Ya dwenda say e pushi no a. Obetimi de o man akon kan. Mahama there, he has nothing good to offer. Edru say no no wakase edru abato mra. Na wutwa kotobo na nokware kakra na odi fam nti ono an we declare no se ntro no de o yi super nti edru se no obehya da abetoto atom yes after all ototum no oba no wanya 4 years ba bia no ko gina akọ account for nti edru se abre nde bo nwoche no obetoto agum sa but Ghana for you should stay awake armama NDC for ama bedada yeah. It's a kise jabi issues, you know. Yeah, lawyer Maurice ampaw. Honestly, on the side of the story, wabeki can be wabeki tuja hagum. Yes, I just said ya watching send ya yini na yini munedi Mahama sikano wajashe the bottom. It's you know without much ado, yanko na yenkutie Maurice ampaw, lawyer Maurice ampaw. Yeah, okay.
You know, now. Me de not perform say Kim. No we lose case no poto. O dwane ja case no. Ama o die samoje sika. Enya no pe o ka cash no. Any when it's in the balu. Any sara cobra semi. Kisa ja bi su biom for that samoje. Oh. My body damage. Oh, defamation. Now you are filing 3 different suits against me. Ewo Accra High Court. She has someone there, Sika. And you're more than 5 billion, 6 billion. Therefore, the court bar. Oshamo court, I don't Janet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, you not to come. Case no, when to be yet. me money boot left and right to court. He said, Jabe. You tell me to me and also as I want you who say he said Jabe into the law. And as I want pam he said Jabe. And as I want pam he said Jabe because he failed in 4 attempts to deal with lawyer ampaw in a court case. Now, Bebe Kotia, who has been appointed special prosecutor, the same Kizia Jabe. No, Bia, he has not, all the time, no, or the emotions in the case. He said Jabe is emotional, or a very hot-tempered, arrogant, very emotional person. He doesn't take his time. Matiami do catch them. Say, he said Jabe is incompetent, or you're arrogant, or you're corrupt. Everybody listen. Or the petition buyer, Mubogu here. And me, no, I'm not say Jabe who he is. So, Opesika, or your beer, or your emotional, or your dada for. And he can't handle me. Because what I'm saying is the court records are there. He knows. So, I'm pointing this people and I said, wow, this boy, baby trade president in another edition. Because 1, Opakesidia, 2, Opedumda, or your hand time, and also Pesicaso. And you no wonder Okotari Anas for that criminal enterprise of blackmailing people. Kennedy Poe saw this guy as not only dangerous, but somebody you cannot trust. Somebody who breeds trust. Obia say Onyesika no real fee baby ofibano. Kennedy Poe can say, hey, President Nado. He don't also point to no. Satan Kennedy Poe. Finish this and say, Ken Kasap Muntie. Lampa Kukasa, because say, hey, Lampa, you're jealous. It's I said, no, I'm from President Pustada Mano. Intimidate man Kesebi. But now I knew where Kizia Jabe is going to take this special prosecutor office to. And true to the world. Kizia Jabe, since occupying that seat, has turned against MPP. Oh, what here? All the investigations and prosecution here is about MPP appointees. So more, Jesus Christ, Bisu mo, Charles Bisu mo, Onubeko gidi. Why even there's no evidence, he finds evidence. No, your press conference. No, it doesn't matter. Then he comes to and say, this woman, my mother, this woman, and say, my sister, case. He said, there is no evidence. Sir, why engaging in corrupt parties? I know I did bribe. There's no evidence of money laundering. He said, when even there was no evidence, he was finding evidence. He was looking for circumstantial evidence. He was looking for something to kneel Cecilia Dapa. And when you they were considered being held on to Cecilia Dapa case. Left, right. Oh, you know. But hold the press conference. But did this judge that time say the judiciary frustrated him because he wanted to. But judges no, I take a push. They are frustrating him. They are not allowing him into when they say Aguanoma, because now he was desperate to kneel Sradapa. Now comes airbus issue. Matiami do start with evidence, taking his time, because the thing has taken international dimension. In Mbuasia 2 years, war airbus international dimension, British court, American court, I gather evidence through thorough investigations. And you know how Abrofo investigations. Abrofo investigations, one day They take no more of years to do the investigations, and they have come out with a finding. I got court a jatumu. Matamidu was gradually gathering evidence here and there until he left office. He said, "Jami Bayero, no we ja special scooter, we ja airbus assembly punching." Now he was dealing with his Daba and an abusive and minor matters are involving MPP for and fights, trying to paint the picture like the government of the day is not stampeding him, but rather all the corrupt deeds and practices of the previous government. You know, Kisaja being at their 2 shelves were torturing this Kisaja being guy. Just 3 months or 4 months to elections. Then Kisaja being wanted to do damage to MPP campaign, and wanted to do damage to the president, and wanted to do damage to the people of Ghana. This selfish interest, no. Yeah, press conference. Hurriedly, I be a press conference. I be exonerating President Mahama. And the reasons, you know, he was as if President Mahama, consider this behavior as if President Mahama lawyer. He's behaving like the counsel for President Mahama, not an independent body. Is looking into issues and analyzing issues and coming out with findings, but rather he tries to raise issues, find defenses to the issues. No, or yeah, now what everything. Now, on him, President Mahama, in this whole scenario, President Mahama are committed 3 sins. You can't wash it away. Oh, to me, you can't do anything about it. Number 1, sin of President Mahama is the sin of concealment. There's a sin of concealment. Adia, odiesie, sabi, obi okra adwembone, obi wedi bone na odi nyamesi o. Hiding things in the dark. Obi odwane fi bibi ho no, oye wudini, oye otrofo, oye mabopofo. Esa say, what could the airbus transaction? Edienim ama unim say brother. Official 5 eka bus transaction ho. Ama mu dia no you took part. Bibi Akosu Biana, government official 1, President Mahama was aware as a vice president. Some because was a President Mahama vice president when he was not working like the way Dr. Mahama is working now. Mills, no, he betrayed Mills. That is why for the first time, Mills set up a committee to investigate the conduct in this same airbus issue. Now, President Mahama has engaged in this airbus issue. But then, when the issue came out, our British before and American did not want to expose him for that international shame because I was sitting president at that time. And he almost described the government official one. But knew, say, no, he concealed it. When disclosed, in fact, Matamidi even came out. Mama did not accept or reject. He knew from the word go. Say, or your government official 1, sebi. If Mama is not guilty, say me two way. Now me ni boni bi. Now Obi describe it. For example, me two way. Now Obi can say, oh, man bi, lawyer bi, otaba, to me TV every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Or your program be a family home. Na nenia kosia soso. Na sa mai or ta kasa pa and anytime be a about 8 o'clock be ano. Uso television Sunday be ano or kasa. Sa we say lawyer ya me body dino. Sa lawyer yi wakoye ABCD sebi. We are called repeat or bar and na wakobokro na. Minya. Me trust Emma Obi any investigations. Who say lawyer ampaw? Because clear what they mean and say minim say my rape your banner and I made them better. You see, I'll hide. I'll pray say my identity will not be known. But say minim say me innocent. Minim say me rape your baby aye. Minim say me di boni bi aye. The moment the innuendo and the description fits into my identity, I come out and say, hey, that is me. I am government official one. But look, my hands are clean. I'm ready to subject myself to any investigations, either in America, in the UK, or I'll go and file lawyers and file an action against the decision to overturn it, or for the court in UK and America to give him the opportunity to be heard in the matter. And then also tell Ghanaians say only the official one is prepared to appear before any investigative body for us to investigate him. President Mahama knew, so you're guilty of this corrupt practice, concealing the identity. In fact, everybody has been confused from 2012 up to now, until Special Minister come out to tell us, say, he is a government official. But you know, he only came out when Kisia Jabin, after doing Gandam, like that be meaning of any Gandam. After Kisia Jabin, only Mama she share her. They are planting. I'll tell you why. Because only Mama in your communication before this thing came out. Because me, Mama and I say, Duketia, I've used some people to come and approach me. Then I'm telling you, Mama and I said, Duketia, you send people to come and see me and approach me for possible favors. I say, hey, to get you people on your side, and you can't deny it. Me lawyer ampaw. The reason I'm so sure, say, Mama, only Kisia Jabin, and then Katon say, me too, hey, me sure ya no. Mama and I said, Duketia Bakuma say they wanted to use one of my sponsors to get me into their camp, and I said no. I saw me came, my boy, my to be a man here, my boy be a man here. The person was one of crowd on him. Or there's a thing meaning say Mama there. Or yes, expert in meeting people and strategizing, because many experience. So I know from what has happened clearly, Mama, I've seen when I say Kisia Jabin, and why even now sure no? I'm telling you. So I'm coming to power. And to your way, Mamia, you continue as a because Mama Kachira say he is winning election 2024 at all cost. He has already won. In his position, no, Oma Chiche and I watch here. Sami Jemfini Kofaba say Oba, Yaba Pambo, Yaba Pam T Justice, Yaba Pam IGP, Yaba Pam Soja Foa, Munya won't perceive to be MPP, Oba Pam Police Foa, or perceive Sasu to come out. They are marking the lawyers, judges who are pro MPP and pro DCC. Therefore, Kisia Jabi wanted to secure the job. No, and unim say, "Why say you know and claim Mama is likely to go." And my benefiting from the Nado government, and 2024, no maybe it's likely say Mama to is likely to win. But if Mama doesn't win, he's still convinced Baumia to stay there. Jesus Christ. Hey, Kisia Jabin, you have to go. Kisia Jabin, wo, and say a pamo, and you say, President, do it for them to call you name calling. We don't care. Remove that boy from there. Remove that incompetent person from them. You mean if you are, Obiafra with names, I'm a Pamukasa, we are dictator. I think I'm also a dictator. Almost a career agent. Now who career agent? Now Kisia Jabin career agent. Send the career agent. You career agent if you are. Like Kisia Jabin if you are. It's so complicated enough. We're compromising. And you see, if you don't remove Kisia Jabin, why your first one MPP Muntie, Nana do Muntie. This is first signal. Kisia Jabin by next month, Nemo Dibe Bano. The kind of expose and compromises because he has been bought by the opposition. He has been bought. And listen to me. So number one, sin. President Mahama are concealing identity. Kalucho said, it's not confidence then say he is innocent until He said maybe the dirty job man or ganda man no clear no. Number 2, President Mahama. Oh yeah, sitting vice president, and you are buying aircraft for the states, and you are aware, say, oh brother is part of the deal agents. And when you met your brother, no, commissioner buy and that can say it was a commission, but not bribe, no. To President Mahama, we bet the minimum. I can say, so commission of 5 million buy, no. Why did you be in Tafre? 9 quite on it. Yen the in seminia. Adi biara obu obia a normal practice. Ubi obimo obinya bibia. Or cha want to make us a debut. President Mahama, you can't tell us. This is what Kizia Jabe should have known. Sure, bribe ma, you will never get direct evidence. So, bribe ma, just a honest the enemy. Bribe ma, yema receipts. And a bribe ma, the giver and the receiver, they will say we have not. What do I say? I saw baby. Me na koda. So me no be yiri koda. Na when we see akoda. Na o from me say me no banada. O be say make just me nada. Make say dey bi. O ban so make say dey bi. Ma me wan dey nada. And there's no way out President Mahama will get receipts of sika na oji airbus no commission no. Any bribery no. There's no way you get direct receipts. And there's no way out brother official 5 Abraham whoever say Mahama no will also come and say that may my brother be. It will never happen. There is no way out. People who engage in corrupt and bribery come out with evidence. You will not get it. But we are badging back now. Who nim Ghana bribery system? We say when we talk of bribe and corruption here, bribe is difficult. It's difficult to prove. But corruption there is not difficult to prove at all. Corruption, by definition, you don't need exchange of sikeu. You can't be a corrupt and sikeu. Influence. So you use your official capacity to influence an outcome. Say you influence that outcome will not come. And it's sabi President Mahama say one found one kojimu. And I can tell you before God and man, may his soul rest in peace. This innocent and God-fearing man, this Asumge Ini, I can tell you, say Professor Atamas was the one who engaged Ibrahim Mahama, engaged airbus. No, who said Ibrahim Mahama is involved. President Mills will say, no way. This to amount to conflict of interest because I know, sir, this guy is related to Vice President. Professor Mills that we know, who hates corruption, who is so genuine and fought against corruption, will not accept this deal. He will quickly come and tell Ghanaians and say, they are buying an aircraft, but once President Mahama, Professor Mills will reject the transaction. But you see Mahama, you see President Mahama, only the other for the Kawakoji, or the Asha, only I expect. Obey to be son and say, have you been corrupted before? See, as a president, as a human being, as a mama, hey, oh yes, yeah, such a person. You see, so if you see President Mills, what President Mills is capable of doing, if President Mills is involved in this airbus, he will never continue. Samuel Mahama will never have this deal going through. But because Mahama is highly corrupt, you see, the case of a highly corrupt, he used the influence as the vice president, even then when there is no evidence of exchange of money. That's why because Dami was boom. Dami was boom. Because Okache said there is no evidence of bribery. Do we need to see evidence of bribery? What about corruption? Corruption is about sikejio. You can be corrupt without exchange of money. Munko check it. Munko check the friend say he said that based on boom him law. When we talk of corruption, it's not about so BCKU. So be used to the position. Say President Mahama used to the vice president position. And the influence per the court judgment to say because of Onintino, he got the contract and managed to supervise the sailor. Say no, the courts are describing it say corrupt sale. Corrupt sale. And a criminal in nature. Because what they did was that on the first day they buy now, who say woman qualify no. Then they went to a Spanish company and pretend as if that Spanish company is the one who is doing everything. And I'm concealing information. Meanwhile, all this in President Mama was aware. Because now you're trying to commission, you see, he foresaw the commission. And he was interested. Sabi, unya interested. Now unya is in the dealer. Ghana could trace say. Now him so unya no deal never bano. Over $5 million. At that time, President Mama has presidential ambition. He had presidential ambition. Only this guy didn't. So I agree with Patrick Bebu. Bebu said that Samuel Mahama sponsored the campaign. Or sponsor 2012. Bram means we So that's going to be the campaign. But you see, the truth of the matter is that Mama cannot be exonerated with corruption. Because you don't need money. You must look at what we call circumstantial evidence. And the first say corruption is not only by exchange of money, but it is by the influence that you use your position in gaining something. And what Mama gained, we all know. We all know. So when getting directly, me brother again, say me two way, me brother be bakupe, me brother makwamra ampaw. And imagine say makwamra ampaw. I am a brother over US. Now me lawyer ampaw. I buy a position. Now Mark, I buy say or the nkofu bi aba. Na or person or ton ade ma Ghana. Na de no beton efi me ho. Now me say me brother Mark na di echire. Don't you think that Mark will discuss the commission and the possible profit? I ever ban in sim. Sebi. Sikano, me who say Mark be nyintino. Me di mu rembu. Na at the end of the day, Sikano buy pono. Mark, me brother Mark, ama me bi. Let's assume me brother Mark, ama me bi. My remu, my dear the move, but the first is Sikano call me brother channel. Don't you think that I have indirect benefit? Mark in Yesika, Mamma Dibi. Me and Baby Dibi. Or the bay fee, he be cabin. That is how Mama benefited from that money. Because they are being. Me person can say the mint shauka. Me person is too harsh a word. But the way you know, what I say, ube buwa kunta rough. So share such facts and such evidence before you. Now we can tell again for say, and there's no. What are you talking about? If the fact say other the transaction, Samuel Mama benefited indirectly. Mama has benefited because it is family business. It's family enterprise. So you don't need President Mama directly to be given a share. But once Samuel has benefited, no, I call Mama family. It's like the same way. Mama, I can't 2 months to leave office, no. Okotong in a hini box site, a man in Yano. Don't you see corruption there? Say, who fee power? Now box site again there. Now about brother. Now over and not toya. Now they can me them have not benefited. Don't you know that if Abraham Mama Onyesika a common family? Don't you know that Mama will benefit at the long racks? So it's a family inheritance, family business, family enterprise. Don't you see it? He said that don't you see what we are seeing? Don't you see what Ghanaians are seeing? So once Samuel Mahama gets the £5 million pounds, indirectly, Mama will benefit. Not directly or indirectly. Or the young Mama, Ebushie ye, or the young Mama Efie ye, or the young Mama Ejuma. I will tell Kacha and say, the man is exonerated. Number 3, Mokane Kizaja being Osha law. Kisisi debe. Abakaja said debe. And the US and then the UK courts no. Omo decisions na omo maye no. Yen to me fa. Ghana ain't to me fair no. Enyina so enfa nyasem. Kizaja be one born. Unim law, you have to go back to the law school. And I'm sad for President Mahama because I'm sad for President Nado because it's sad. This is one of the worst appointments that President Nado had in my lifetime. Check. Kisi Dabi. Kokai Article 11 of the 1992 Constitution under Article 11 of the 1982 Constitution, the sources of law in Ghana, the laws in Ghana no, include common law. Until you were the 1982 Constitution, you were the Act of Parliament, you were delegated legislation, you were customary law, you were common law. Common law, ne embra, any nyama, British government, who say law, any judgment they feel Britain from colonial time up to now, your friend of common law is part of our laws. And in our quarter, yes, citing English authority. Uko quarter, case be ye din yano, ye dig under case, near the Abofo case, near citing Abofo judgment. And the Abofo judgment are part of our laws. Because Abofo and entity young, Abofo but tea, obe mobile no, near use customary law. Number Jesus had 2 fee and same through the bond of 1844. No mobile yeah, no more system of governance. Judiciary aye hui ayabofo na dey buy in quantity before 1951 something 59 or so. Now obe ye law just okwa brochi o. Just okwa brochi ko ye law. Enti now most of our lawyers you know and the judges you know they were British trained. Now say na Nkrumah 59 na Nkrumah by ye na Ghana Law School you to be trained lawyers wa. Enti no abrofo no decisions omo decisions no enye only binding. A persuasive and binding. Both persuasive and binding. It was a case where almost your judges know you go to English. No, you go to you people know, because you know who they will train you or Britain. You are a British trained lawyer. There you can say you rubbish British judgment. Any be Ghana judgment, you don't to be British judgment. Abrofo bi omo ye bia yesonko ansa na ene bi na kran na ene Ghana ye tia obi wu a me hu nipa obi a wo Ghana homicide unit for you to investigations and unravel the truth nothing kosha abochiri. So if British investigators are taking time normal investigating airbus which involves transaction which involve official 1 and 5 I am Mahama and the information they had time I'm taking here to go through and get this information. Somebody call court. And the court have accepted, said these are the ones who engage in this corrupt enterprise. Who dare you say that come and tell and say British judgment no and the courts no it's not binding or what the hell are you talking about? Who bondok? Who bondok? What you say? Until no British follow no, ye go to Ghana court. British law no, it's part of a common law. And you're part of the 1992 Constitution. Article 11, you see, me my bench wo, because 4 cases me want to form. Now we 4 post put there, you jam me as special poster. Ne jam me lo ampaw as special poster na fa wo kisa jabia wa bon. Ah we nipa bonia ye so kan. We nipa bonia ye, unye nipa bonia ye anka. Ya adum we say we catch say there's no what. Listen to me. I am telling you on authority. President Mahama, you can't run away from being covered official 1. And whatever happened, you can't with British and American court no. And go woofy. You cannot run away. We are corrupt. Because corruption is not about money taking pay. Who you soon influence as government official 1, as a vice president, allow your brother to take advantage of this airbus issue and engage in conflict of interest. Who interest who say, Mama, brother, brother nya no wenja. And the transaction na cost nya no. Now boy say wonya. Na wonya ye. One be catch again for say oh, airbus, ukoto airbus, one year full disclosure of your interest. You fail to do this full disclosure as a vice president of your interests. Oh, Ghana for Parliament. Airbus Ekotono. Minya Samuel Mahama. Ena edi enim. Unya corrupta. Sa adwumboni ni utim se opese odidi na odi sie Ghana for a. Ade na umbe disclose sa interest. We say, oh, me vice president. But minya LED Airbus or your agents. Enti oye transactional or very benefit enti people of parliament mon scrutinize sa transaction no na mo yi me fimu me bada no or qualify on merit aye fama no, but you conceal this information and what benefit indirectly because Samuel Mahama is your brother. Sabi abrabo me nya me nyae me tiwen sa me bada ye president a me fear president mbawo me tiwen sa me bada be ya sikenya e bi nkame. And what are you talking about? Like he said jabe be tra be kaka brofo kese ofu say yente brofo ofu say yente brofo ana wo press conference be jina ho na who share the homaso or the kind or the press conference na the arrogant posture and he's exonerated. Listen to me, Mama. You are not exonerated in a beer. Hey, you said there is no evidence. It ends your work. We will continue. We are going to dig into the evidence. We have evidence of conflict of interest. Until quickly, let's take the matter to Shraj to investigate conflict of interest. Pebu, we went to Manono. Pebu, they are very good. Oh, Pebu, they are check. I did see that a party and a buy and that was see Yoko. And Attorney General said they didn't see evidence. No, you people took a pie. And the NDC4, and this Amid Fimo, and Tamaklomo, and the friends are where is way, this political apparatus, how you want to go in, or the share, lecture, political lecture, and then now I take a say, all of you, Bampo, Munya Mohe, all and then them level, that bitter man, them level, all of you said that. The Attorney General and the Yoko, why should they leave Siladapa? Because there should be evidence. The same way, we are also calling on you people. Mama is never free. Kwesi Jabi cannot exonerate Mama on your court of look under our constitution. Kwesi Jabi doesn't have final judicial power. He can't decide a case and enforce it, or what we call he can investigate. But even when you want to prosecute, you have to go to a court of competent jurisdiction to pronounce whether Mama is guilty or not. So please tell us that who here with you and what born. She said that I said, me here with you no. My cousin one or my kojika clash me home. Number 2, me here no me who was me pentem every. Number 3, my cousin one I didn't be here no me secure me job for the future. Until me now can't so because of that until my boss Attorney General. The my father can come Attorney General. Now me brief Attorney General. I come by press conference. Check. You see, MPP, Limontier, Godfred wanted to do political damage to our party. That is why I do it. Look. When I say, so Mr. Godfred, Kisa Dabin, say, any political game no play, and a mama mokuhuna, sabi, who our boss, who shall Attorney General say, special prosecutor, you are under the Ministry of Justice, who superior, who regulator, the Attorney General. You own them 100% too. You are not 100% independent. So at least, anka who findings, and now who investigations. Obi a Brazil, now you don't have any political adjumponia. You quickly refer the matter to the attorney office and tell the attorney general, say, as a special putano, but I mean, evidence. And can you also look into? Maybe I have director of CID, Sabi, director of CID, or general jurisdiction to investigate anything. The constitutional and the laws of the land, the director of CID, criminal investigation department, they can investigate anything. National Security too can investigate anything. If Kizza Jabi, Enya Jim Bonnie, Then you wanted to clear Mahama so that Mahama will be clean to be able to campaign peacefully. You wanted to clear Mahama because you've taken money. You wanted to clear Mahama because MPP for you want to show people where power lies. Into rushing by the press conference. I will be on small way. Who? You see? And they said Jesus Christ. Say, Omunim. Abusanim say, Ubekum Jesus Christ. Emma, Yesu, Enyankwa, Anka, Wenkum no. The same way, what you have done, you thought you came, who about the claim Mahama, but rather no, what be disclose you, I say Mahama campaign. Because government of Ishawano, say you, there's an issue of conflict of interest, there's an issue of concealment, there's an issue of, corrupt practice, because you see the position to help in that transaction. And I pray that a different body should be brought on board to investigate and let Mama be held accountable. So please, NDC, apparatus, please, the battle is not yet over. You need to come again. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the second segment never. Tell me to suffer ba. Say omra. Number bomb. Ba ember bomb. Me Jim Sike Fedie. Face me kwa tum. So please, Brother Mama. And he said that being you are not free. He said that being I'm calling the president to remove you from office. Eti ba abelande ba aba. If I said that Juma no ma soja no call. We say maybe soldiers are now ba man tema. Me to be because